This is my home. This is my kitchen. This is my family. Tilly. Jack. Holly. Megan. And of course, my wife Tana.
You may think you're the busiest person in the world, but over this series, I'm going to prove it's still possible to cook stunning food at home. My rules are simple. Home cooking has to be easy. It's got to be fast. It's got to be delicious. So, if you think you can't cook amazing food at home, think again. These are the only recipes you'll ever need.
Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Today, my ultimate home cooking is all about wonderful, light dishes packed with flavour. One of the tricks to making great food at home is having a range of different dishes up your sleeve. Sometimes you want food that's rich and comforting. Other times, you want to keep it nice, light and fresh. But it's all about making your cooking interesting. So, get ready for plenty of zingy, citrus flavours. These are my ultimate light recipes.
First up, a lovely light breakfast of avocado on sourdough toast with lemon and black sesame sprinkle.
Light, healthy, quick, but so tasty.
For lunch, an incredible mackerel ceviche with grapefruit and shaved fennel salad.
That cured, lightly pickled ceviche flavour is incredible.
Served with delicious, super healthy quinoa salad.
No wonder I'm so thin.
And Holly shows off her cooking prowess when we team up to cook dinner.
Good girl. You're faster than Jack. Don't tell him.
For starters, a feta and watermelon salad.
I know, you're dying to get in there, aren't you?
For main, griddled chicken thighs with chickpeas and a lemony dressing.
Oh, that juicy, amazing chicken.
And for dessert, a cool, soothing lemon and basil granita.
How gorgeous is that?
3 great-tasting light meals to leave you feeling refreshed and satisfied through breakfast, lunch and dinner. Starting with a breakfast that won't weigh you down. Sourdough bread with crushed avocado.
You think of the flavour and the texture of avocado. Rich, phenomenal. Want to make it a little bit more vibrant. Black sesame seeds, a nice pinch of chili flakes. I quite like it. Hot. A touch of salt and a touch of pepper. So that nice dry combination of the lemon zest, black sesame seeds and the heat from the chili. This is light, healthy, quick, but so tasty. Sourdough bread. 3 nice, chunky, thick slices. Open them up. Lightly season them. A little touch of olive oil. Brings the whole crust to life. Rub all that seasoning in. But you can use ciabatta. You can use a baguette, but the richness from the sourdough with the silky creaminess of the avocado is mind-blowing. And then get the grill up to temperature and push these down. Go the extra mile. We've all put bread in a toaster, but the difference of grilling the bread this way is extraordinary. That nice, smoky charcoal flavour. Off with the gas. Beautiful. Now, the avocado. You've got to treat them with love, respect. Press on the end here. And if your thumb softens, you can tell that avocado's ripe. Never press here, and you just end up bruising it. Slice down till you feel that stone in the middle, and then just roll around. And then it's just a little gentle twist. Off, stone, and out. Cut them into quarters. The back of your knife, peel back that skin. If the avocado is nice and ripe, it should just all fall away. Slice. Just take your quarters, fan them out, and push them into the bread.
The riper the avocado, the better the flavour. But look for ones free from soft spots and blemishes which can suggest bruising.
Get your lemon, squeeze. That will stop the avocado from discolouring. And then get your crunch ready to go on top. Sprinkle in a very generous, light way. You've got the fragrance from the lemon zest, the crunch from the sesame seed, and the heat, that little chili flake, which just wakes up that avocado. They look expensive. That, for me, is a delicious, light start to the day.
Avocado on sourdough toast with lemon and black sesame sprinkle.
Next, I'll be showing you a stunning light lunch and dinner. But first, here's a quick guide to some of the key ingredients you'll need to make them.
With its unique, tangy, sharp, lemony flavour, sumac is a prized spice used to bring life to many Mediterranean and Middle Eastern dishes. Whole, crushed or ground sumac berries can be added to marinades, dressings, sauces or yoghurt. In its dry powdered form, sumac will add a kick to salads, chicken or fish dishes. But use this powerful spice sparingly, as sprinkling is enough. Along with olive oil and ouzo, feta cheese made from sheep's milk or sheep and goat's milk is one of Greece's most famous exports. Like bread, Greeks will serve feta alongside most meals. With a strong salty flavour, it's used to season and enrich slow-cooked meats, stews, and cut into rustic chunks along with cucumber, tomato and olives. Feta puts the Greek in gutsy Greek salad. I'll be making a fruity, light feta salad for dinner tonight. Regarded as a mother grain of the ancient Peruvian Inca tribes, quinoa has been grown in the high Andes for thousands of years. Easy to prepare, its fluffy texture and subtle nutty flavour makes it an excellent alternative to rice or couscous. This small gluten-free seed was recently hailed as an international superfood. Not only does it contain all 8 essential amino acids, but it's packed with fibre, phosphorus, magnesium and iron.
When I first started cooking professionally, pretty much all the high-end British restaurants serve very rich, French-inspired food. Lots of sauces, lots of cream and butter.
Service.
But what I've tried to do in my restaurants is keep the finesse and flavour, but make my food much, much lighter.
Pork collar. Looking at that level of fat in there as well.
And I've done the same thing at home too. So, for my ultimate light lunch, I'm using lots of raw ingredients, herbs and citrus flavours. Mackerel ceviche with the most amazing, crisp, delicious fennel salad. Mackerel is incredible, cheap, but so delicious. And ceviche just means basically marinating, but the secret is in the dressing. Pink grapefruit. Take the top off and the bottom. And don't slice off too much to begin with, otherwise you'll regret it. Keep your knife nice and flat and just start peeling. Twist, and you see how thick the pith is. Just follow with your knife. Nothing worse when you're doing this, it comes out like a hexagon or a 50p piece. You can do this dressing with lemons, limes, oranges, but there's something quite beautiful about a pink grapefruit. Turn it over and double check. A little bit there. Really important to get rid of all the pith. Slice each side of your pith that keeps all those segments together. There's the lime, slice down, slice in. Give that a little stir, whisk it, and it starts to separate all those little segments. Season it. Olive oil. These are little fennel prongs. Amazing flavour. Gives a really nice aniseedy, delicious freshness. It always frustrates me how many people throw that away because the flavour in there is fantastic in a fish stock. Incredible in a vinaigrette. Add that in.
Next, chopped coriander.
Ceviche is served in its marinade. Something quite picturesque when you see all that glistening. Save a little touch of your dressing for the fennel. Now, your mackerel. It's been filleted and pin-boned. Rinse your knife and just slice through bite-sized chunks.
Ceviche is popular in Spain and South America. It's always made from raw fish or seafood, cured in a citrus dressing.
The less you handle the mackerel, the better it is. When you start mixing it up and tossing and turning it, you lose the texture.
The fresher the mackerel is, the better it will taste. But when you're serving it raw like this, make sure it really is fresh out of the sea.
Just lightly season, so that ceviche starts to cure and marinate that mackerel. Finish that with thin little shards of pink grapefruit, and then just a little drizzle of olive oil on top. Leave that to sit. I always like marinating my mackerel literally an hour before I want to eat it. That kind of cured, lightly pickled ceviche flavour that is incredible.
To go with my ceviche, for my ultimate light lunch, a beautiful quinoa salad with amazing textures and fresh aromatic flavours to excite the palate. Add 1 part pre-rinsed quinoa to 2 parts cold water. If you're not using pre-rinsed, the quinoa grains should be soaked before use to remove their bitter coating. Bring to a simmer and cook for about 20 minutes until the water is absorbed. Spoon the cooked quinoa onto a plate and spread out to cool. Meanwhile, dry roast flaked almonds in a frying pan. Once golden, add raisins, chopped mint, and spring onions. Peel strips of skin from a whole cucumber to make stripes. Then remove the seeds and chop into half-moon slices. Add half cherry tomatoes and the cooled quinoa. And gently mix in with your fingers. Season with salt and pepper. Dress with a good squeeze of lime and drizzle of olive oil. Finish with a few fresh mint leaves. And for my ultimate light lunch, I'm doing another delicious salad with shaved fennel.
The secret here is to peel the outside. That gets rid of that firm skin. It starts to sort of brighten up a little bit, almost like the sun's come out.
Once you've discarded the outer layer, gently shave off thin strips of fennel for your salad.
The advantage of having this nice and thin is because it's like these wonderful, thin fennel crisps. Fragrant, delicious. Peel them into your ice water. This can be done a couple of hours before you want to eat.
This will preserve the fennel's fresh flavour and make it lovely and crisp.
Drain the fennel. Look at it, beautiful.
To complement the fennel, a delicious dressing, starting with chopped coriander.
Fennel and lime go brilliantly well together. Zest over the fennel, and then use all the goodness inside the lime. Lightly season it.
Dress with the leftover grapefruit marinade from the ceviche, followed by a drizzle of olive oil.
That's delicious. Mackerel sat marinating away. A beautiful, stunning fennel salad, and that goes brilliantly well with the quinoa. Packed full of flavour, but incredibly light and very healthy. No wonder I'm so thin.
Next up, Holly and I clubbed together to cook up a 3-course dinner of light and luscious food.
I'm still faster than Jack.
You are still very fast.
A feta and watermelon salad, griddled chicken thighs with chickpeas, and a lemony dressing.
That smells so nice.
Doesn't it?
And a deliciously refreshing dessert that won't leave you laden, lemon and basil granita.
What's that?
Basil.
Mint. You get confused with Basil, your boyfriend.
No, Daddy.
When I'm developing new recipes, I take my inspiration from all over the world. Discovering fantastic new ingredients and cooking techniques is what really keeps me excited about food. And for my ultimate light dinner, I put together some great flavours to make dishes really fresh and bright. Feta and watermelon salad for starters, and a beautifully light dessert of lemon and basil granita. But we're starting with the delicious main course, griddled chicken with chickpeas in a lemony dressing. And Holly's going to be lending me a hand.
Your favourite, chicken thighs. First of all, I'm turn on the grill. The reason why we're using the thighs, i.e. the brown meat, is so it doesn't go dry. Season with nice salt, pepper, olive oil. Then turn them over, please. Go on, get your hands in there. Good. Don't worry about your nail varnish. So there's no bones in there, so the chicken will cook really quickly.
Why do you do it skin side down?
Skin side down first. That will stop the chicken from going dry, and it'll get it really nice and crispy. Turn it over. Good. See the way it's marked the skin now?
Yeah.
Got all that really nice flavour in there as well. And we'll turn them every 2 or 3 minutes. How much do you love chicken?
Lots.
Lots. I'm going to serve that with some really nice chickpeas. First of all, we're going to make a little dressing. OK? 1 nice teaspoon of mustard in, please. A little bit of olive oil. A touch of salt and pepper. Give that a really good mix. And then just squeeze lots of lemon juice in there. A little taste.
It's nice.
That is delicious. Now look at that chicken now. Colour of that. Beautiful. Nice and crispy as well. Turn the gas down now and leave that chicken to griddle. Right, let's get the chickpeas done, shall we?
Yep.
So we've got piquillo peppers. So these are roasted, smoked Spanish peppers. Have a little taste. I would like you to chop up the cheddar berries. You take off the top and then slice them in half like that. Wash your fingers.
I will.
OK. So these are small piquillo peppers. Yeah, a bit sweeter. There you go. Wash your fingers, please. Wash your fingers, please. Tuck them in. 3-finger rule. Come on, Holly. You know the 3-finger rule. I've been telling you that since 6 months old. Good girl. You're fast, aren't you?
Yeah.
In fact, you're faster than Jack. Don't tell him. Or get him upset.
Shall I put the peppers in?
Yes, please. Thank you. Good. And then give it a little mix with your fingers, please. Lovely. Rumples. Out. Come on. Out, out, out.
Okay.
Get out. Every time there's food,
Right.
he's always there. He smells it from a mile away. So chicken's grilling, skin side down. Why is it on skin side down?
Because it keeps it moist.
Keeps it really nice and moist, that's right. Now, we'll start the watermelon salad. Watermelon, feta, cucumber, pan nice and hot. Get the pecans, OK, and just sort of break them up. I'm going to start slicing the watermelon.
Do you keep the seeds in?
Yeah, seeds are fine. So you just make these little boats and go around like that. Now, with the toasted pecans, give them a little season, would you please?
With pepper too?
No, just a touch of salt, thank you. Roll them round and just start to see them smoking, see? Now turn the gas off, please. We're just going to take half the cucumber and give that a little peel for me, please. That's so nicely dry roasted. Take them off. So from there, I want you then to slice round the seeds. And that's the watery part, OK? We'll keep that out. Wash your fingers, please. Nice.
Am I still faster than Jack?
You are still very fast. A lot faster than Jack. Now, cucumber on top of the melon. We'll mix it up in a minute. We're going to give that a nice little light seasoning. A touch of salt and a little touch of pepper, please. Crush those little bits. Pecans in there for me. Nice.
Next, Greek feta cheese.
This is kind of easy.
Isn't it? Jack, that fat lump snoring, you've got to get him out of it. Hurry up, mate, take him out. Fat, lazy lump snoring his head off. Come on, out. So we've got that nice juicy melon, the cucumber, and now the cheese. We need something to bring it to life. Want to taste? That's sumac, OK? That is very citrusy. We're just going to season that lightly. Now, what I want you to do is sprinkle the pecans in there. What's that?
Basil.
Mint.
Mint. Sorry.
Minty.
Sorry.
You get confused with Basil, your boyfriend.
No, Daddy.
OK, good. Keep it that way for another 10 years. Fresh mint over, and then a little drizzle of olive oil. OK, don't mix it yet. I know you're dying to get in there, aren't you? And just some fresh lemon juice.
Why'd you roll it?
It starts to release all the juice. So now feel it. So it's less firm, a little bit more squidgy. No, see all that lemon juice coming out. Now, what we need to do is just have a little taste. What do you taste?
Everything yummy.
It's fresh, isn't it? So that's the salad done.
Next, a refreshingly light dessert of lemon and basil granita. Start by putting the juice of 7 lemons and the zest of 1 into a small pan with a sprinkling of caster sugar. Stir over a medium heat until the sugar dissolves. Dilute your granita mix with a little water. Pour into a freezer-proof container, stir in a good handful of chopped fresh basil and place covered in the freezer for 3 hours. When the granita is frozen around the edges, lightly break up the mixture with a fork. Return to the freezer and repeat twice until the granita is frozen with a granular texture. Spoon into chilled serving glasses. Garnish each with a sprig of basil. Amazingly light and refreshing lemon and basil granita. With our granita and feta salad done and the griddled chicken beautifully charred, we can put the final touches to our main course.
I'll take the chicken. Look how juicy that is. See? What I want you to do now with the basil
Yep.
is to get the leaves. Just want to tear them in there. There you go. And start lifting the chicken up, please, and putting it in the chickpeas. Oh, that juicy, amazing chicken. Remember this little baby here?
Yeah.
A vinaigrette. The heat of the chicken will infuse the basil, because the chicken's nice and warm. Melt the basil and turn this salad into something really delicious.
That smells so nice.
Doesn't it? See how we've glazed the chicken? Slide that onto our plate. How gorgeous is that?
Very.
Got that roasted pepper flavour, fresh basil, and those wonderful chickpeas with the caper berries.
I think Jack will like this one.
You think Jack will like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah? And Megan?
Tilly this one.
And Tilly. Really? Interesting. Let's go. Well done.
This is my ultimate light dinner. Griddled chicken thighs with chickpeas and a lemony dressing. Feta and watermelon salad. And for a refreshingly zingy end to the meal, lemon and basil granita.
Jack?
Yep.
Maggie? Tilly? Let's go.
Can't wait to dig in.
So, Holes, scale of 1 to 10, how easy is this?
10.
Will you be doing it again? Yeah. For me,
Excellent.
great colours.
Beautiful colours. She's very good with a knife, you know. Seriously.
Faster than Jack.
Faster than Jack.
Is there a little bit of competition going on?
Jack, are you worried you're being taken over by your twin?
Not
In the culinary status?
because she's not.
No, she's not.
No.
Tills, how is it?
It's
Meg, is it the kind of dish you can see cooking for your boyfriend one day?
always everything's on me. This isn't fair, I'm being terrible.
No, but I remember the first dish your mother ever cooked for me was chicken.
No, it wasn't. It was beans on toast.
Really?
To collect selected recipes from the show, go to my scrapbook at channel4.com/Gordon. Next time, I really push the boat out.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
My special occasion dishes are extravagant
This is a Rolls-Royce cut of
nice.
beef.
and a chance to show off in the kitchen.
No, I'm just showing off.
We're heading to Corsica for Ottolenghi's Mediterranean island feast, returning tonight at 9 over on More 4. Next this lunchtime, a seafood broth and a veggie chilli in Jamie's 15-minute meals.